The newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Philippines may have access to bivalent COVID-19 vaccines as early as next month. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro with the report.
With local transmission of the new Omicron subvariants XBB and XBC confirmed, the holidays could be threatened yet again by another spike in cases. Fortunately, Filipinos could soon counter this with the updated COVID-19 vaccines. Moderna Senior Vice President Patrick Bergstedt confirmed that the Philippines could get its new bivalent vaccines as early as November this year. A bivalent vaccine combines the original strain with the previous ones like that of Delta and Omicron.
And recent data has demonstrated that this bivalent vaccine provides superiority of protection than the original vaccine.
Government and experts across the world recognize the urgency of getting the new vaccines. This is due to the continuous mutation of the virus since 2020. Bergstedt assured the public that the bivalent vaccines do not pose any new or concerning side effect. He added that these are already being used in other countries, such as Taiwan and Southern Korea.
These vaccines have been extremely well studied in hundreds of millions of people around the world. And so, yes, there are side effects, which are usually transient over a 24 and 48-hour period.
Moderna is now in talks with the health department on the needed documents and data. Once the filing process has been completed, the Food and Drug Administration will conduct a regulatory review and make the vaccines available.
And we hope to be able to provide the best Christmas gift so that people can gather safely and with confidence with their families over the holiday period.
While the new vaccines have yet to arrive, experts still urge the public to get the available jabs. This as the current shots still provide protection against severe and critical COVID-19 infections. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro, we are One News.
A slight uptick in COVID-19 hospitalizations has been recorded in some private hospitals. In an interview with The Big Story, Private Hospitals Association Philippines President Dr. Jose Rene de Grano said COVID-19 wards in some private hospitals have reached around 40% occupancy, 10% higher than the usual. He added that the slight increase was recorded in Metro Manila and Calabarzon. De Grano noted, however, that the hospitalization rate is still tolerable as of now.
It's still tolerable and it's still low risk as of the moment. But we're trying to observe the next 1 or 2 weeks if there's going to be an increase in other area.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Polio has yet to be eradicated globally as efforts are haunted by a combination of old and new challenges. Let's watch this.
For years, polio has teetered close to global eradication. Now a combination of old and new challenges have frustrated a 35-year effort to rid the world of the crippling disease. They include the war in Ukraine, floods in Pakistan, vaccine hesitancy, and the COVID-19 pandemic. New outbreaks were cited in Africa, and a man was paralyzed in New York. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has pledged $1.2 billion to complete the mission.
So we are on a path to stop all polio by the end of 2023. A lack of funding will really, would be very tragic.
Polio is a highly infectious disease caused by one of 3 poliovirus types that replicate in the human gastrointestinal tract. Infected people shed the virus in their feces, enabling it to spread easily in areas without good sanitation and hygiene. It's difficult to eradicate because fewer than 1 in 100 people who catch it show signs of illness or are aware of the infection, enabling them to silently transmit the virus to others.
While these viruses exist anywhere in the world, the whole world's at risk. It's in our own interests to see this through to the end, to remove that risk for all populations.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The COMELEC has suspended all activities for the Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan polls, which have been postponed to October 2023. Now, these include the filing of certificates of candidacy and the implementation of gun ban. The Tourism Department says it logged a record-breaking 172 million pesos business sales leads during this year's Philippine Travel Exchange. With this, officials believe the country has recovered from the effects of COVID-19 restrictions. And the Chinese President Xi Jinping has secured an unprecedented third term after week-long political meetings. Xi will continue to serve in the next 5 years, cementing his control over the ruling Communist Party. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.